to Freely Speaking will remember that we had the privilege a year or so ago of interviewing in Geneva Sheikh Al-Hajj Ahmed Deidat, who is president of the IPCI, that's the Islamic Propagation Center International, in Durban, South Africa. And it was amazing for me. Some of my Islamic friends in Geneva had called and said you were coming, and I didn't know this existed. I did not know about you, and it was very interesting to have our first conversation together. So since time has passed, and I am now in Durban myself, I would like to bring our audience into your center and hear you speak from your heart about your center, Islam in general, and then we'll expand out.
You are most welcome. You are most welcome.
Thank you very much for letting us come. So let's start about Durban and Islam. How did it come here?
Muslims that touched the shores of South Africa were Muslims who were brought here by the Dutch. You see, when the Dutch people conquered Indonesia, those Muslims were fighting for their freedom. They were captured as prisoners of war, and they were shipped to the Cape of Good Hope and sold to the white men as slaves. Then when the British conquered Malaysia, those Malays, Muslims, were fighting for their freedom. They were also captured as prisoners of war, and they were also shipped to the Cape of Good Hope for the white men, and sold to the white men as slaves. For 300 years, those early Muslims, first Muslims, have touched these shores, and they have been under pressure from the Christians to Christianize them. But after 300 years of hammering, that group of people, they have become one of the most militant Muslim communities in the world. That hammering, instead of softening them, had hardened them as steel.